me!
Hello, and welcome to this final boss fight quiz night. My name is John, and I am joined by Angel,
Yo!
Ben,
Greetings.
and the rogue trade enthusiast.
Trade. I've become an economics theorist now.
Rogue trader enthusiast? There we go.
There
Rogue
we go.
trader enthusiast. He loves rogue traders. Absolutely loves them.
Yeah, it's a
that was
dating
a good old
preference,
show.
John. Dating preference for morally dubious men.
Was
Fair
it just
enough.
because of the motorcycle?
So what now?
And we
Oh, John, you're missing somebody.
is Angel's mama with us?
Yeah. And she's offended.
I haven't heard. Very quiet.
I can't get a word in edgewise amongst you guys.
Of course not. Hello, milady.
Hello, my lady lore. And-
Fixes.
Illifrixus. Before we say anything else, I have to say thank you to RecRap34, or Recrap34, I don't know where to break up that name, and Illifrixus, for following. Welcome to the final boss fight. Take up your sword and let's take this final boss fight on together. And thank you to the Rogue Trader Enthusiast for resubscribing for 16 months in a row. Embrace chaos, which we do all the time.
Chance there, Rogue. You've got a chance to write an entire paragraph if you want.
Yeah, Ben sends novels in.
I mean, I can do if you want.
I prefer that you keep them short and sweet.
Which is why I write them long.
Welcome to the final boss fight quiz night. My name is still John. I have literally just done this bit, but this is a quiz night. And there is I assume Jeff. There is a
Hello.
Jeff. Jeff, can I have a video?
Wait.
Cool. We're also joined by Jeff.
Hello.
This is a quiz night. I have 4 rounds of 10 questions on various different topics. One of those topics was picked by the Rogue Trader Enthusiast and is Imperial Rome. The other rounds I've picked the topics for, and we've got classic Doctor Who, a fun round entitled Backbench MP or Charles Dickens Character, and then a final round on science and nature.
Very nice.
So each of those have 10 questions. Each round has 10 questions. The way this is going to work is the players are going to write down their answers, and then afterwards we are going to go through the correct answers, and everybody is going to mark their scores. If you are in the chat, please do not share your answers in the chat until we have marked that question. Regardless of what anyone else in the chat in the video says, specifically Ben, but anybody else, if anyone asks you to share your answers, hold them in to yourself, score your points at home, and don't help these people out. They know what they did to get here.
So what John's trying to say is, if you know the answer, put it immediately in the comments. Don't worry about waiting around or anything like that, or making a score for yourself. Put them in the comments, because we're going to need them.
Let them suffer, yes. Let them suffer.
Ooh,
Uh,
that's not there.
I thought
Jeff.
the implied instruction there was going to be send it to people on Twitter.
If you could DM me the answers, and don't tell John, I would be very much...
Jeff, before we start the quiz, we need team names. So what is your team name?
Oh, Snicket is so old.
Oh, that's just accurate.
Going on. And I was going to say, if you join our Discord and we can plug the Discord, you can DM us the answers on Discord.
Yes,
Ben.
I am Questicus.
And so's your wife?
I have I've got a wife. Have I?
That's a good question.
Angel?
Rogue trader enthusiast.
Just get married off to everybody.
It's like medieval times all over again.
No.
So,
Everyone deserves to be the center of their own polycule.
come on.
I did.
Rogue trader enthusiast.
I'm still trying to figure out a name.
Well, while you're doing that, I'll just remind John, if you can leave my points on there this time, and we'll add on to them.
No.
Rogue is old too.
Why am I never allowed to have an unfair advantage? That just doesn't seem fair to me.
What's in the question there, Ben?
Actually,
And
no, wait, no. No, Restorer Orbis.
Restorer.
I think, is it Restorer or Restorator?
I'll just
You're
go with
asking the
that.
wrong crowd.
Restore Orbis. There we go.
Restoro Orbis, there we go.
I mean, that close to what I've put, probably.
That'll do.
Angel Mama.
Yeah, I'll just be Angel Mama, darling. Without the darling.
Not even Angel Mumicus?
Angel Mater.
Matter Indelicus.
When Jeff gets back,
He's evaporated.
we'll start the first round, which this month is Imperial Rome.
Nobody
wait
knew
for Jeff to
what
come
my
back.
name was going to be.
It's Angel. It's always Angel.
Wow.
See, I was actually going to go for something different today. Actually,
Oh.
thank you very
Ooh,
much.
We have
And now-
creativity.
Hey!
Angel Gus?
No, I was going to say Questicus wishes.
Oh.
Yes, and Questicus wishes does come true.
Remember, chat, if you give 1 million bits, we'll have that wedding on stream.
Why
We
are we
will
shipping
not.
this?
When
Why
you
are we shipping this?
wish upon a Questicus.
Yeah, hold on. When did we become the ship? How did that happen? That's a
Yeah.
bad idea, guys.
Whatever
Don't
happened
put
to
it back.
John and Angel?
Yeah, old news.
That ship sailed.
So, starting up, round 1, Imperial Rome. I hope everybody's done their homework on the Roman Empire.
Nope.
Yes.
I
Good.
know they gave us the aqueducts.
What have the Romans ever done for us? That's not question 1.
That's all 10 questions.
That's all yeah, that is all 10 questions. What have the Romans ever done for us? What was the eastern half of the Roman Empire called?
Oh, you're a pain in my ass. There's like 5 answers here.
And I want the one I've got written down. So write all of the ones that you know down, and it'll probably be one of them.
Oh, I've got it. Ha ha ha.
If that was too easy for you, we can move on to question 2, which is, and always will be, question the second. According to Roman mythology, who was the father of Romulus and Remus?
No, I don't think they did. I think you need to speak louder.
No, you need to get closer to the mic or speak louder or more into it.
True. Hold on. I'm gonna move. Clips up, Kronos, get down.
Right, down, guys.
Come on, guys. Down.
By the way,
Woo!
Jennifer's not wearing any pants while we do this.
Just tell the whole of the internet, Mama. Thanks
Okay.
for that.
I said Romulus and Remus's father was Bigger-Stickus.
Is there something
You for
funny?
stealing a joke I was going to put in later.
Fun fact, every time they filled that scene, Michael Palin changed what the name was.
Yeah.
Oh, did-
no,
did-
I've
did-
seen the
did- what-
outtakes.
what-
Fired if they laughed, so they
He was just
tried
trolling. He was just
desperately not
utterly trolling it, and you could just like see them just like in tears trying to keep their straight face.
something funny about my
Mm.
friend?
Biggest.
Biggest? Biggest?
He has a wife, you know.
What's the chest guy?
Oh.
Question.
Why did you steal that joke? That would have been perfect at the answers.
Question 3. Which famous warrior queen led a rebellion against the Romans in 60 AD?
Oh my god, if my pen works.
She may or may not have worn trousers as well.
Can we not?
She's comfy.
That's fine.
Yeah,
At least you're not on camera.
That's why she's not on camera, exactly.
I was drinking soda and it almost shot out my nose, Ben.
Japan. Milady Law
I'm
says.
so glad to hear I'm having that effect on you.
Milady Law says comfort is priority.
As well as multiple ways to pronounce a name over the years.
Hey!
Hey, Matt Sanderson is here apparently.
Hello there.
Yay!
I
Do feel free to put as many of the answers.
don't put the answers
into
in the
yes.
chat. Do not.
Put them in the chat. We want them in there so that we know exactly what's going on.
Oh, I need at least got half my answers then.
It's how we know that you're following along and you're joining in. You put your answers in the chat as we go.
Multiple ways to spell her name, and I got none of them right.
Oh, I know I've got my spot.
Well, I'm not checking your spelling. It's just whether you know who she was. Question 4. What did the Romans build to transport large amounts of water over long distances?
Oh dear.
I have a pedanticism on this, but thankfully you phrased the question correctly.
Wait, if he doesn't get the question, if he doesn't frame the question correctly, can we get extra points?
It
No.
doesn't matter. I mean, we're just taking it all seriously anyway.
Taxation?
I mean, I think that one, as Jeff laughs so heartily, could also just be said, what did the Romans ever do for us?
Is that question 5?
No.
Hold on.
Question 5 is, which Roman city, or which city in the Roman Empire, was destroyed by a volcano in 79 AD?
Oh, good. When I actually know.
Well, you say that, but knowing this one in mind, I'm not getting my hopes up yet. I think so.
Only
Yeah, there's like a, there's a whole
I have.
nother
I
one that
think
technically
Rogue.
very-
Are you about to say there's more than one answer?
not to my knowledge, no.
Because there's more than one answer.
Yeah.
There probably is, but considering the other questions, I think it's the obvious one.
Well, this is the thing. I mean, to make a good quiz good, you have to make sure that there are some answers which everyone can get. Isn't that right, John?
Yeah.
Apart from when it comes down to the prior ones, I've got by with 8 points out of 40. Anyway.
I mean, yeah, you try and make sure that there are some answers that everybody can get. Like, by what name is the Colosseum in Rome also known?
Oh, fuck. What is it actually called?
By what name is the Colosseum in Rome also known?
Bobicus.
It's where they do the apple bobicusing.
Oh, that one actually, I think I might have fucked up on.
Oh, God.
I also noticed that at some point between messages, Milady Law got the subscriber badge, But it-
Ooh.
Nice.
but it hasn't popped a subscription in the chat.
Dave. Yes.
Scotty says
That's
Dave.
perfect answer. Yes.
Scotty the dog, yeah, Dave.
Yeah, Dave. Dave. Absolutely the right answer. I remember now.
Caesar, the famous Caesar,
Leafy head. Gotcha.
was killed on the Ides of March, but what day is that?
I'm not doing too well here.
It's March.
Yeah, just pick a random day between 1 and 30. And pick a random number between 1 and 30. Ben, where's your D30?
Packed away at the moment, sadly.
Yeah,
Let's see.
mine's
Also,
in the.
Wouldn't it need to be a D31?
Nor did you acquire the sexy badge there.
It hasn't popped me up a thing to say that you've subscribed. Twitch is not happy apparently.
No, I wish. Now I wish this was
Honestly,
D31 out
To
there.
be fair, the moment you get said that any number, any number, is the moment you want that dice, regardless of whether it's optional or not, you want it.
Well, obligatory. Everyone needs to have at least one D42. and
Lady,
one
I believe you are
D69.
absolutely right. Yes, the sexy badge does suit you as well.
All right,
I
down
have
Ben.
no idea. I haven't met you, or I might have met you. I don't know who Milady is. But all the same, yes, you do.
Twitch-
Like everyone does, to be fair.
Twitch isn't happy because it's jealous it looks so good on me, says Lady Law.
It does.
Um,
Now put
Sexiness
your
is
answers
an
into the
attitude.
comments section and we can continue.
don't listen to him. What was the ancient Roman title given as both name and title to Gaius Octavius, Rome's first emperor? Emperor.
Dude. Exactly.
Dudicus. Yeah.
Fuck to kiss, I'm stuck to kiss.
Is he
Also,
friend?
He had a lot of titles.
Is
What
he
was that?
friends
What was
with
that?
Biggest Dickus?
Dudicus, Lucrudicus. I'm getting tongue-tied with that one. Dudicus Lucrudius.
Ludicrous.
Yeah, Dudicus Lucrudius.
He had a lot of titles.
Dudicus Ludicrous.
Pretty sure he's a rapper.
Get there in the end.
Oh,
Dudicus Ludicrous.
According-
Yeah.
According to legend, Julius Caesar uttered the phrase, "The die has been cast," on crossing which river on his way to Rome? I can see cogs turning in Ben's head.
Well, you're not seeing cogs turning. I think you're seeing them giving up.
They've not caught gears on the other side, but there's definitely some turning somewhere.
You're just waiting for the point where you start seeing smoke coming out the ears. To
Yeah.
be fair.
I'm smelling burning rubber. Is somebody thinking? Me.
No, that was just me doing these things.
Ooh,
Cypher, give me the
Matt
answer.
Sanderson,
Bill
that's dangerous
Cypher.
territory there.
Spoilers. Question 10. In which year did the Roman conquest of Britain effectively begin, and who was the Roman emperor during the conquest?
Asterix?
Sugar.
I was just thinking that. I just immediately go
Obelix.
to Asterix in Britain.
Wait, that would be a goal.
You have the gall to get the two confused?
Technically, when it comes down to it, there was one storyline where they did become Caesar, which
Yes,
was
I
interesting.
know, but yeah. There was also the time when they nicked Caesar's wreath and cooked it in a stew, so, you know.
Yeah, they also became
Oh, yeah.
gods at one point, at least by definition, by Rome.
They
So,
they had a lot
Total
of
Clash of
adventures.
Asterix, yeah. It's really good though.
He also had a lot of reads.
Can we get? Can we have a round on Asterix at some point?
Yeah, I'm sure we can.
charming
I mean,
with an
if
excellent
you
thumbnail.
throw the game, we can have one
I'll-
next month.
I'll put it on my list of potential upcoming things.
I've only got one of them, not the other one.
Yeah, I think there's a few on this. That
What
have
was
gone,
number
"Oh,
7
shit."
again? Can you tell me?
1 second, I'm just typing up Asterix and Obelix.
When was the Ides of March?
No, yeah, that's
whoever
seven, yeah.
asked that question.
Yes, question 7. Caesar was killed on the Ides of March, but what day of March is that?
I really hope this is a trick question. It's actually like in April.
Okay.
Like, you've got the whole shift from the Julian calendar, oddly enough, named after the
Julius
guy we're
Caesar.
talking about, but then became the Gregorian calendar that was then updated again,
Scotty the dog just says
Which
it's
is why
Friday.
which is why somehow I share a birthday with Isaac Newton.
You
Bigger,
are from
I'd say,
the.
you know.
It's taller.
Taller?
Front to
Not on the
Julia.
wider side of things, I don't think. I think I'm
No,
still
that's
sort of
right
poking
there.
out each side.
That is a heck of a drink.
And
Anyway, cheers.
Is everybody ready for some answers to that first round?
no, this is
Yay!
I proclaimed it, therefore it is.
Sorry, I missed that. What did you say, Angel Mama?
I said I won it, I proclaimed it, therefore it is.
Oh, okay then. Angel,
Therefore-
Angel Mama
Round
won.
2.
So let's move on.
Round
Hey,
two.
Random
No!
Sean, the dancing crabs are here. Crab
That just
rave.
sounds, yeah, that just doesn't sound right.
Crab rave.
It sounds like something you need to go to the doctor about.
Lobsters.
Sorry, doctor, I've got a dancing crabs.
Ben, what was the eastern
Yeah.
half of the Roman Empire called?
Eastern Rome.
Jeff.
Asia Minor.
Rogue.
I mean, I'd argue to the cows come home that Ben was right, but I believe the term you're looking for is Byzantine Empire.
The term I am looking for is the Byzantine Empire.
Oh, may I,
I
now
did
be
not know
pedantic
that.
about that?
No.
Now I know what the Byzant.
From
Now I know what the Byzantine Empire is.
You know. brr.
I'm glad I got you laughing, milady, because yes, when it comes down to it, that's pretty much the way I'm going to be aiming for the red.
Jeff, according to Roman
Yes.
mythology, who was the father of Romulus and Remus?
Mr. A. Wolf.
Rogue.
I don't know how to say his name properly, but I think it's Aeneas? As in, like, the guy from the Aeneid?
Angel.
Biggest anus?
Angel Mama.
Pass on that one, I'm afraid, John.
Ben.
You lost your chance. You used your joke too soon there, Angel Mama. I put down because the biggest stickers was already taken and spoiled earlier. A Romanus.
Mars was apparently the father of Romulus and Remus. The
Drink around.
The chocolate
The-
bar.
god of war.
Distant relation to Scooby-Doo.
Scoobius Dubious.
Dubious.
Scoobius Doo.
No, that's the new Velma series.
See, funnily enough, my other answer was Sirius Black.
Rogue, which famous warrior queen led a rebellion against the Romans in 60 AD?
Oh, I really hope I've not gone for the wrong person here, but Boudica?
Correct.
Oh
Oh,
my
thank
god, yes.
Oh,
I was
one
worried that you
question
were
I
gonna
think
have
I'm going to get right in this one.
I thought you were going to go for, like, the one that rose up in the Middle East. Because I couldn't remember the year of
Okay,
that.
we've got several people talking at the same time. We need to be careful that we're not all talking at once.
Boudicca.
Bodicea.
Boadicea or Boudica or...
Booty, boo.
Angel. What did the Romans build to transport large amounts of water over long distances?
The aqueducts?
Yes. What
Okay,
did the
good
Romans
one.
ever do for us?
But well, we don't use them.
Actually, fun fact, we do. There are actually several operative and working aqueducts to this day.
Huge buckets.
Oh yes, and
and
how did you
two,
use it today?
Me today, no. Somewhere, probably yes. But no. So, fun fact, the Romans did not invent aqueducts. They stole them from the Etruscans. Who had
That's
no-
about right.
And people should
The entirety
learn about
of the Roman Empire is just bits they stole from other people.
Yeah, but they nicked good bits, and he didn't say that they invented
Yeah,
them.
I said they built them to transport large amounts of water.
For them.
I know, it's why at the time I said that John phrased it correctly.
Angel Mama, which city in the Roman Empire was destroyed by a volcano in 79 AD?
That would be Pompeii by Mount Vesuvius.
Yes, and I hope you set your alarm clocks for Volcano Day.
I have a question. I did get the answer. I have another question. What's Herculaneum?
Next door. Nobody cares about
that-
that one.
Does that get? They should do. It's a much better place than Pompeii. Pompeii was buried under rubble, but Herculaneum was gas, so 90% of it is still there.
3 answers correct. I really was expecting that one to be a
Yeah,
trick question, but
But
there'd be
is that
another
destroying the
place.
city or just killing everyone though?
I will apparently.
It was the volcano eruption.
I will point out that I've just looked it up on Wikipedia, which is a great level of research into this. Herculaneum was a town,
Okay.
and Pompeii was a city. That literally the first line of both of them. Herculaneum was an
Hercules was
ancient
pissed.
town, and Pompeii was a city.
If you get the opportunity to, if you only have to choose between either Pompeii or Herculaneum, go for Herculaneum. It's so much better.
Can't make me.
Oh.
You're making it odd that I'd had the choice in the first place, isn't it?
I mean, it is a weird choice to. Would you like to go to Herculaneum or Pompeii? I mean, can we not go to both? They're near each other.
Yeah.
But Pompeii had Frankie Howard.
Just turns out the
Jinx,
ghosts for the two
You can't
towns
say
are
anything now,
really-
John. You can't say anything
Crow, get down.
now.
Ben, by what name is the Colosseum in Rome also known?
The big round thing.
Jeff,
I didn't get an answer for that.
Rogue.
The Claudian Amphitheatre?
Ooh. One moment.
What answer did John have?
I'm guessing the amphitheatre.
Tourist trap.
Tourist trap. You are absolutely right there, Matt. Dramatic cylinder. Yes.
I've probably
No.
got the Emperor's name wrong.
You do have that wrong, apparently.
So at
What's
least the
your
first
answer?
letter of his name right?
No.
What-
Angel
I put amphitheater.
and Angel Mama.
The
The-
Roman Colosseum.
The dramatic cylinder.
I like the dramatic cylinder.
I've got the Flavian Amphitheater,
Oh.
which was the dynasty
why did I think of
after
that?
the Claudians.
The only thing I could think of was the Circus Maximus, which I know is wrong because that's a few hundred yards off to one side.
That's
Yes.
next door.
I just think back to the moment when you asked this question and you said, yes, the easy questions. And then went for this one as if it was the easy one.
Yeah, it's really easy.
Oh.
Okay, good night, folks.
Jeff,
Hello.
when's the Ides of March?
Rolling a d30, I came up with the 12th.
So close. Rogue.
13th?
Angel.
15th?
Correct.
Oh my God.
wow.
Enough.
I
Well
knew
done.
it had a 5 in it, but I couldn't remember if it was the 5th or the 15th, so I guess.
Well, it's not the 35th. We know it's not that one.
I put it down as a second just for the sake of I.
No, not the Ides of March, Ben. It's the I's with the in there.
Rogue. What was the
Uh,
ancient Roman title given as both name and title to Gaius Octavius, Rome's first emperor?
From that question, I'm going to go with Augustus.
Correct.
Oh, well done.
He also has other dope titles, such as
I was torn between Augustus or Caesar, but I thought Caesar was later in the empire. So I went for Augustus.
So Caesar is just before Augustus, because one of Augustus's titles is son of Caesar. Some bloody nonsense that suggests that Caesar was a god. For Princeps, which means first citizen, Imperator. Their list is dumb.
He got a lot of
Truly
names.
outrageous.
He got a lot of names. Lady Law says Gloop.
I was going to say, was this before or after you got out the river of chocolate?
Angel. According to legend, Julius Caesar uttered the phrase, "The die has been cast," on crossing which river on his way to Rome?
The river Styx.
Angel Mama.
Is it the Tybal?
Ben.
The Nile.
Jeff.
The Rubicon.
Correct.
Damn. My second guess was going to be the Thames.
Scotty
We have
Dog. Scotty Dog says,
That's where we get-
no, it Kiora.
I'm going to make a quick mad dash because I need to run to the toilet quick. I'll
That's
be back in just a second.
what you get for that big old glass.
You guys are so
Bongo.
cool.
Matt Sanderson says, Umbongo. Angel Mama, in which year did the Roman conquest of England or Britain effectively begin? And who was the Roman Empire at the time? Who was in charge?
Hang on a second. I must have misheard that question because I got when did the Roman Empire start? So I have 746 BC. And that's not when you took that's not when they took over England. So I totally misheard
I think
that
you misheard that
question.
question. What year did the Roman conquest of Britain effectively begin?
The Roman conquest of England effectively began the day they set foot on land. I'm gonna go with hang on a second. I've just gotta quickly.
She's mathing in her brain.
What was the last question? Last answer?
We're working on it still.
Oh. We require math? I must have answered the wrong question.
Give me a
That's the problem
second. I'm gonna go with 300 AD or Common Era, whichever you prefer ish.
Ben.
And the Emperor was I have no freaking idea. Sorry, go ahead.
Ben.
I'm guessing there was two parts to this question, because I just have the name of an emperor, who I think is probably wrong, but I thought maybe try it.
Well, I mean, go ahead.
Cleopatra.
No. Jeff.
But Jaffa.
Going back to the whole Asterix thing, I've got 50 BC and Julius Caesar.
Well, you're close with one of those. Rogue.
He's see, I'm not. So I'm pretty sure the Emperor is Claudius.
Yes.
Cool.
Read.
As for the year, I don't know if it's 26 or 28 BC or AD. So I'm gonna go with 26 AD.
Love it is.
Angel.
The year was 10 BC, and the man was Bucketuppicus.
I'm going to give Rogue a point for Claudius, but the year was 43.
Oh wow.
Was quite close.
So as I say,
What?
Jeff was pretty close. Scotty Dog says 30.
John, 43 what?
AD.
I was like,
I was not close. I was 100 years out.
I thought you said AD.
I said BC.
Oh,
Because Asterix, all the Asterix stories, every Asterix story takes place in 50 BC. It
My
was a
mistake.
long
Makes
year.
sense to Julius Caesar. So, fun fact: you're not. Claudius was not the first Roman to invade Britain. That was, in fact, Julius Caesar. At about the time that Jeff said, he got kicked out the first time, and then the second time he went in with more guys to be like, "Screw you guys, that was embarrassing. I gotta save face." Beat up a few guys and then left.
Yeah, they just made sure that they didn't have the magic potion the second time round.
yeah, it's really simple to like. As Lullaby Law says, Milady Law, sorry, old secret names. Ignore that one. Take two.
That is quite literally what he did.
Jeff, how many points did you get?
I got 3 out of that.
Questicus.
I got 3 as well.
Restora Orbis. Oh, apparently Restora Orbis 2 still. Let me take away your 2.
7.
Okay. Move. Go lay on my chair.
Questicus Wishes.
4. Here, come here.
And Angel Mama.
5.
Well, at the moment, going into round 2, Snicket and Questicus are in last place with 3. followed
How's it
by
feel to be on the same level as me for a change, Jeff?
one step ahead of them is Questicus Wishes, and then Angel Mama, and in the lead, Restorer Orbis.
Yes.
And
This will be the best score I have all game.
and the round continues, or the round doesn't continue. You should have everyone's names on screen. I mean, we've got them at the top, but yeah, it doesn't actually connect them to who they are and thing, because not everybody's name.
No,
Not
because
everybody
we like to
is
confuse
done.
the peoples. And the other side, we don't have the real names. We just have our sort of other names, but we had the scores going, if nothing else.
So next up is as
You do, don't you? Yeah.
as was complained about when I did the last round on Doctor Who, it was all from the reboot. And so I've gone back to before the reboot, and this round is on classic Doctor Who.
But John, can we have any of the new stuff?
I'll do another one for you, Ben.
Green.
I think you've got some enthusiasm, John.
Question 1. Who were the Doctor's first 2 human companions?
I'm so fucked this round.
I
No.
tried to keep it
Oh,
nice
you're
and
fine.
even.
At least it means that I'll be able to get I'll be able to decide what the question.
I don't think you're going to be doing that, to be fair. I think that's going to be on me. I'm currently looking around for inspiration.
Milady Law says, "Oh no, too far back! Too far back!"
Yeah, sometimes I do feel like people think classic Doctor Who was like Eccleston through to the end of Smith.
Matt, I will take first names if first names is all you can give. I have their full names.
See, I
John
misread
Hold on to
that.
it.
Dingleheimer Schmidt.
I
His
misread
name
that.
is my name too.
I
This-
misread Matt Sanderson's comment and it was like full names or just flirt names. And I'm like,
I just need to see if I can just sort of secretly just Google this quickly.
I like Milady Law. It's very like being in the TARDIS. Like that thing never really goes where you want it to.
Yeah. That is very
Always where you
true,
need
actually. Yeah, more the majority of the time is the case. It just turns up where you need.
Question 2. Which villain was conceived exclusively as an adversary for the Third Doctor, only to reach multiple incarnations after the untimely death of the actor? Which villain was originally conceived exclusively as an adversary to the Third Doctor, only to reach multiple incarnations after the untimely death of the actor?
Go lay down.
Oh, all right, Angel. I'll see you later, guys.
Are you going to pop there, Ben? Because that's what she was yelling at. An insolent pup.
Yeah, that does describe Ben sometimes.
That's your easy question right there.
Oh, trust me, there's a
Oh,
few
well.
others here as well.
what, they're insolent pups?
That are easy questions. I mean, also, yeah, that could describe a few people in some streams. I might have to remember that one for a villainous monologue at some point. It's a good one.
You insolent pup.
Question 3. Which iconic villains first appeared in the second serial?
Count Chocula.
We used to watch this many eons ago. Whatever
You
the
should have a
theme
foot up
was.
though.
Whenever the theme tune came on, my younger brother hid behind the couch. He hated it. Not the
I
show,
believe
he
that was
loved
I
it,
believe that
but
was the
tune-
intention.
Yeah,
I
that,
believe that was
tune
exactly the
freaked him
intention.
out.
which cybernetic villains, question 4, which cybernetic villains first told the Doctor, "Resistance is useless, you will be upgraded," in 1966?
You know when you
But
you're like,
tell
oh,
us.
I don't
Prove
know
that
anything
either
in
way.
this. You know that
Yeah, I
moment when
know.
you're
I'm gonna get like 0 and I was
Yes, Scotty, you're absolutely right. Apple said that. It's my advertising slogan. Resistance is futile. You will be upgraded.
Useless.
Ben, I need your attention.
Okay.
You and I both know that feeling of, all right, cool. I think I'm gonna do terrible this round. Then you have that brief, terrifying moment of, wait, will I do well? I don't like it.
Yeah,
It
I
keeps
know.
happening.
Which Doctor had the greatest average number of simultaneous companions? Which incarnation of the Doctor had the greatest number of simultaneous companions? Milady Law says, "There's a minute when you think you're going to do well." Well, I'm truly
I am
alone.
truly alone.
Only in the quiz.
For the sake of the bracket in which we are actually holding in, how many Doctors back are you classifying as classic? Or are you talking
I mean,
from the moment
one.
we have modern day onwards?
3
No,
episodes.
what I mean is, what point does it stop being
Um,
the classic? What
Classic
How
ends
far
Seven.
Classic
in the
ends
past?
at ends at yeah
Seven.
ends at some yeah ends at 7. Yeah, that's an interesting question actually.
That didn't help me.
Right.
What was the
Point
question
does an
again?
episode
Can you say it
become
again? I
classic?
really wasn't smart enough to listen.
Yeah, can I have the question again, please?
which incarnation of the Doctor had the greatest average number of simultaneous companions?
Okay, so considering for this classic, it's not going to be the modern day ones, is it? Which is the reason why it's that error.
Right, time to math.
Yeah, that tickled me, Lullaby Lore. Damn it, Milady Lore. You changed your name. Why did you change your name? It was a mistake for the Doctor to do that school trip.
It was okay. I've got an answer.
They're still finding kids in the Cretaceous period.
I'm not sure if it's cute or terrifying that you have a pet name for someone in the chat, John.
Is their previous name?
It's when he has one for everyone.
Mistake for the Doctor to see that.
I did. I'm claiming that title.
Question 6. What was the last name most often used by Susan, the First Doctor's companion?
We're just looking at the life leave Ben's eyes.
I think Rogue made the right idea of not having a camera on. His points were- And everyone, if you look now, you can even have the sound off. You can tell that Ben has no idea.
Well, maybe you'll do better on the round on Backbench MP and Dickens' character.
Yes, because I do watch the backbenchers.
Good.
Someone's got to
I
the lady
hate how
backbenchers.
much. I hate how much that sounds like a legit TV show.
The backbenchers.
Like it sounds like a political soap opera.
I'll tell you what that one is. It's the next in-betweeners.
The Backbench.
Same cast.
They've grown up now.
Backbenchers. Yeah.
You know
Milady
what?
Law says I'd watch that.
Yeah, I would too.
Insane.
Question 7. Who was the second Doctor's longest-running companion?
I do not know their name. I don't like this. I don't like this still.
I will accept first name if you can't do full name.
I have a description. That's about it.
It depends on how good your description is.
Calypso.
Question 8. What 3-word term was to be banned from appearing on the series, according to BBC executives at the time of the launch?
I know I'm not gonna have any more. I missed the rest of the question. Sorry, what was that, John?
What 3-word term was to be banned from appearing on the series, according to BBC executives at the time of launch? Beans means Heinz. I said, don't put answers in the chat.
See, I think the trick, John, would be just convince people to put so many answers in the chat that
Yes,
we
can you
overload
put
Ben.
multiple options into the chat for me? If you know the answer, please put multiple options in there and highlight the one which is right.
Question 9.
It's a good behind the scenes.
Who was the original showrunner on Doctor Who? Who was the original showrunner on Doctor Who?
I feel like this round is a punishment for my hubris.
Most
I
rounds
just feel
are.
like it's a punishment.
Question 10. Which incarnation of the Doctor complained about being accused of causing the Great Chicago Fire before a later incarnation was shown to have accidentally caused it?
Yes.
Which incarnation of the Doctor complained about being accused of causing the Great Chicago Fire before a later incarnation was shown to have accidentally caused it?
Actually, this connects to a hilarious bit of continuity from the last round.
Chicago Fire, Matt Sanderson. It was his fault, but he hadn't done it yet for himself. Timey-wimey.
So it won't give away the answer, but can I highlight a cool bit of continuity between this and the last round?
Sure.
That's not the only disaster the Doctor has caused. In fact, canonically, it's in the newer stuff, so it's not relevant to the round. The Doctor caused Pompeii.
Yeah. Canonically, he did. Set off the volcano. Big boom.
Kaboom.
Bada boom.
Are we ready for answers?
Yes,
Jeff.
he said.
Are
Hello.
we ready for love?
Jeff.
Hello.
Who were the Doctor's first 2 human companions?
Can't remember her second name, but he is Ian Chesterton and her name was Barbara, but I can't remember what her second name was.
You are correct, and you get points for that. Does anybody
Yeah.
remember her surname?
No, I put down Bill and Ben.
A different program.
Mary.
Barbara
Barbara.
Wright,
Awesome.
as Matt Sanderson says. Can't spell it, but can't
It's
type
right.
it, but
But it's
that
written wrong.
Rogue.
Wait, no, it's a proper name. It has to be capitalized.
It's the right
No,
answer.
that right isn't right, Matt.
In order to get it right, yes.
You can't write it right, all right?
Yeah, Matt says it's right to. This is right to
Rogue. Which
Yes?
villain was conceived exclusively as an adversary to the Third Doctor, only to reach multiple incarnations after the untimely death of the actor?
Master.
Correct.
Thank you for that clue.
that small element of hope. Just dangling.
Do we have an angel?
She's in the bathroom.
Okay. Angel Mama.
Oh, she got a giant mug as well.
I have her notes.
Angel Mama, what iconic villain first appeared in the second serial?
Angel wrote Daleks.
Correct. Jeff, surname
Hope's
Master,
growing,
first name
little
The.
hope's growing.
Angel Mama, from your notes, which cybernetic villain first told the Doctor, resistance is useless, you will be upgraded?
The Cybermen.
Correct.
Did they though?
Yeah, apparently they did.
I don't think we can prove it because those episodes don't exist anymore.
I mean, you know, it
Rogue,
said
You
it.
got exactly what I was thinking. Name's Master. The Master.
Ben. Which Doctor had the greatest average number of simultaneous companions?
The third. I have no idea.
Jeff.
I had trouble with this one. I think it's the fifth.
It is the fifth, who regularly had
He's the
three. Who regularly had three companions in the TARDIS.
But then again, so
I guess that.
Slutty dog.
So-
The fifth Doctor is now known Slutty
But
Dog.
I do have a question. What's that compared to the second Doctor? Because the second Doctor also had stints with three companions.
I think the what they are suggesting is that he had longer stints with multiple groups of three companions.
Ah. Is K9 the companion? That's an interesting question.
I mean, that is a good question. Ben has redeemed a stretch.
John,
Although, could you argue-
Doctor is the fifth?
Peter Davison.
Peter Davison.
Oh.
Could you argue that the Brigadier, Sergeant Benton, and Captain Yates are also companions, in which case it's the third?
Oh dear God. You're turning into me, Jeff. Be careful. It's a slippery slope.
I don't. It depends if you count them as companions or not.
I
and a lot
don't know
of
if you
people
do companion as count them as words.
Second,
You
yeah,
are really
that's right.
earning that trophy of words. Good job.
Our words are good.
Yeah, Matt's right.
Second had long
yeah, they
runs
did it.
with just two.
Yep.
That was Jeff answering a question, so next up it is Rogue. What was the last name most often used by Susan, the Doctor's first companion?
Smith.
Angel.
Pass.
Angel Mama.
Pass.
Ben.
Baggins.
Jeff.
Foreman,
Foreman is the correct answer.
taken from the owner of the yard where they park the TARDIS.
Yes.
Oh.
Uh,
Are you sure it's not Susan Baggins? That would make an amazing crossover.
lovely person. Radagast was a bit weird, but
Yeah.
Angel's notes. Who was the second Doctor's longest running companion?
She has a pass.
Do you have a pass?
Yes, I'm afraid I do.
Ben.
Complicated feelings.
Ah, have you met my companion?
Well,
Complicated
yeah,
feelings. Jeff.
The funny answer is the phrase "Oh my word." The actual answer is Jamie McCrimmon.
The correct answer is Jamie McCrimmon.
Who's that person?
Jamie.
Were they the? Is that another name for the major?
No.
No.
Okay, cool. Because
He
that's
was
who
a
I couldn't
Scot-
remember the name of.
He was a Scottish. He was Scottish from the Civil War, one of the many wars between Scotland and England. I
The
believe it was.
Highlanders to the war.
To the war.
games.
It's also the second story right through to the end.
Angel's notes once again. Hey, Rekia.
Oh.
Angel's notes, what 3-word term was banned?
No idea.
Ben.
And that's only 2 words.
I am Spartacus.
Jeff.
Bug-eyed monsters, I believe it was.
Correct.
It was what?
Bug-eyed monsters. They weren't going to use the term bug-eyed monsters.
That's incorrect.
And then the Daleks came along.
Would that be technically hyphen, in which case there would be 2?
No. They said it was 3 words.
BEM, bug-eyed monsters.
Angel Mummo, who was the original showrunner for Doctor Who?
Blankety blank.
Ben.
Someone who worked at BBC.
I mean, accurate, but more specifically desired than that. Jeff.
I know she was involved higher up. Verity Lambert?
Verity Lambert was the original showrunner for Doctor Who. And one of the first females, I believe, were working at that level in the BBC.
What's a showrunner? Is that like a producer?
Yes.
You didn't know you could hear her.
And then, finally, Ben. Which incarnation of the Doctor complained about being accused of causing the Great Chicago Fire before a later incarnation was shown to have accidentally caused it?
I said the 5th.
Jeff.
It sounds like something the fourth would say.
It was something the fourth would say.
Did the fourth actually say it?
He did, yeah, that's the correct answer. It was the fourth.
Oh, wow.
See, I was really hoping it was going to be the 3rd.
The fourth
Whoa.
Doctor mentions in the closing lines of The Pyramids of Mars, episode 4, that he was blamed for the Great Fire of London in 1066, after starting the fire that burned down the old priory and the site where
Oh.
Unit HQ would later be. But the fifth Doctor drops a burning torch in the bakery of Pudding Lane in The Visitation, starting the Great Fire of London, not the Fire of Chicago. Apparently, my notes are wrong.
Mind if I look this up? Because I don't know if it's something that happened in the new series.
Does that mean you just asked us a trick question?
Apparently, I asked you a trick question, but I'm still giving points for what I said. Because it was a fire. It started a fire.
We didn't start the fire.
No, the Doctor
It was
did.
the Doctor.
So, Snicket is so old.
10.
Questicus.
Christ.
3. I'll start looking for an idea for the next time.
Restore Orbis.
4.
Questicus wishes.
2.
And Angel Mama.
Ditto. 2.
Oh, no. You get to keep the points from the previous round. And so how the tables they have been a-turning. Questicus and Questicus Wishes both have 6. Angel Mama has 7. Restore Orbis has 11. And Snicket is so old races into the lead with 13.
Bastard.
And Jeff is back where he belongs.
Oh, lay down.
I disapprove of TV rounds.
Well,
Because Jeff knows everything about TV somehow.
settle in, because we now have a round not on the TV, for it is time for a round of Backbench MP or Dickens character.
If you know the answers in the chat, please put them down.
Does anybody know the theme tune? This
What?
has to have a theme tune.
The backbench MPs.
Ben, can you give me a theme tune for Backbench MP or Dickens character?
Okay. Backbench. Backbench. Or is it a Dickens character?
There you go. This is real simple. I've got a list of names. They are ridiculous names, but they are either Charles Dickens characters or backbench MPs in Parliament, where we keep our MPs. The challenge.
No.
The challenge for you is to work out which of them they are. And for a bonus point, if it's a Dickens character, if you can tell me the book, or if it's an MP, you can tell me which party they belong to.
Yeah, good luck on that. I barely know who's in
Sorry.
charge. Oh,
So
hang
we
on a
have to-
second. They don't know.
Wait, okay. So do we have to? So just to clarify, we need to know both the name and the party affiliation of the MP, or the name of the Dickens character.
You get a bonus point for if you know if it's a Dickens character, if you can name the novel that they appeared in, you get a bonus point. If it's an MP, you can name their party affiliation for a bonus point. You don't need to know both of those things to get the first point. The first point is just if it's one or the other.
All MPs, all Tory
So, with this first question, the first name I have for you is John Peerybingle. John Peerybingle. Is that a backbench MP or a Dickens character?
Oh god.
Yes.
I mean, yes, it is definitely one of those.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that actually hurt.
Well, buckle up, because next up it's Diane Markellum.
Does anyone vet these names before they're given?
Probably not.
Diane Markellum. Is that an MP or a Dickens character? And if it's a Dickens character, what book? And if it's an MP, which party? Which party? Name number 3. Flick Drummond. Flick Drummond.
Sounds like a fantasy of yours.
Flick Drummond.
My.
It's what I do every.
Sir. Lay off the mead.
I don't need the mead to flick nubbins or whatever the name is.
Drummond.
Did you say flick nubbins? He said flick nubbins, I think.
Sorry, I've lost track. What fucking question are we on now?
Three so far.
Thank you. Okay.
Question
I
question
was worried I
4.
missed one.
Question 4. Tommy Shepherd. Tommy Shepherd. Tommy Shepherd.
Just saying it like that over and over again
Those
isn't
are
going to
other
help.
Dickens novels.
What the flip is this, Green Ninja? This is a quiz. This is a quiz night.
Currently going through a lot of Great Expectations.
We're taking a look at the absurdity that is
British
posh British
politics.
people's names and figuring out, did Dickens make it up? Or
Doubtful.
do they have a weird history of incest dating back to the 1400s?
I think most of his names actually came from people he knew or had known. I just want to say how disheartening it is for those of us who suck and you haven't done a general knowledge, because that was usually the one round I could at least answer one of the questions.
I mean, at least with this one, you got a 50-50 chance of being right.
But
Yeah.
to be fair, you're doing better than me at the moment.
You're
And your
genuinely in
daughter.
the middle of the pack.
Is this real life or is this fantasy? And
Oh,
Wasn't a
very well
landslide.
done.
question
No escape from
5.
reality.
We're a hobhouse. We're a
Who know what?
hobhouse.
We're a hobhouse.
We're a hobhouse.
We are a hobhouse. On earth is a hobhouse.
That's a good question. Are there a Dickens character or a backbench MP?
I assume a hop.
Hob is what you cook on, so it's a cookhouse.
They're meth heads.
It's a kitchen.
Either that or they make hobnail boots.
Buckle up because it's time for question 6, which is Fanny Squeers.
Mustn't laugh.
What's funny about Fanny Squeers?
Like Fanny's queef.
I would be very worried to see what policies Fanny comes up with.
Oh my god. I want to read your version of Dickens novels where all the characters have names like Biggest Dickers and Fanny's Queen.
Lullaby, Milady Laws says, "Oh my god, I laughed so hard I could have woken the neighbours."
Wait, shit, was that question 6?
That was question 6. Question 6 was Fanny Squeers.
Oh my god.
See, the sad thing is, it could be either.
I hope it's not.
Stop saying it!
You gotta wait for the answers to
Fanny.
come next.
You mean Fanny Squeers?
Fanny Squeers is... It's
Have
a
a
very
respectable
respectable name when it comes out. It's a historic name. Back in the day where the Fannies used to square all the time. It
I mean,
holds a lot of history.
Well, we'll stop saying it for
Do
now.
you remember the Edinburgh Fannies? Fine bunch
They have a
of people
festival,
were.
don't they?
We'll stop saying that name for now because we're going to move on to question 7. Matthew Pennycook.
Oh,
Matthew Pennycook.
joking
Matthew.
about essentially going with like just one way or the other, and unintentionally I've basically done that.
I can tell you that while there are no boths, there are definitely both options are answers. You won't get full points if you guess one way only.
Ugh.
Mhm.
No, chances are I'll somehow get less than 5 points if I go with what I'm doing.
I haven't
Oh, is it-
actually double checked if the point score is equally matched between them.
Oh dear.
Question 8. Georgina Podsnap.
Oh, that's a good name.
Georgina Podsnap. Just got back his Fanny Squeers or a condition.
I mean, if your fanny is squaring, it is a bit of a condition.
The fuck is squaring? I'm sorry. Like, we're all laughing here, but none of it, like, those on screen and myself don't have the euphemistic part we're referring to understand how one can square it.
Well,
Question-
when it comes down to it.
Question
We have
9.
Mansplaining squaring.
Well, you just...
Question 9. Bentley Drummy. Is that an I or an L? Oh, sorry, that's an L. Bentley Drummel.
Bentley Drum.
Bentley
I don't know
Drummel.
whether that makes it better or worse, to be fair.
Sorry, it was difficult to tell whether that was an I or an L. Bentley Drummel.
Jesus Christ.
Trouble, toil and trouble.
And finally for this round,
Enemy double.
Elizabeth Twist. Elizabeth Twist.
That is probably the most sane name we've had out the entire list.
So, starting at the top, is everybody ready for some answers?
If we must.
Yeah, go for
Oh
it.
god.
Rogue.
MP Tory.
John Peary Bingle.
MP Tory.
Angel.
MP.
Angel Mama.
Yeah, I got backbencher.
Ben.
Yeah, I got backbencher Tory.
Jeff.
Same. Yep.
John Peerybingle is a Dickens character from The Cricket on the Hearth.
What do you have to be smoking to make up a name like that?
However, the Elizabeth twist is a posh name for having the Fanny Squeers.
Angel. Diane Markellum.
MP.
Angel Mama.
Yeah, I said backbencher.
Ben.
I said Dickens, had no idea, so I said Christmas Carol.
You get the point for Dickens. Jeff.
I said backbench, MP.
Rogue.
I went with Dickens. I don't have a book.
It was David Copperfield. Or apparently, as it's auto-corrected in my notes, David Cooperfield. Sure. Angel Mama, Flick Drummond.
Oh, I put that down as Dickens, but I'm going to presume it was a backbencher now because we've had 2 Dickenses.
Ben.
I put it down as the Dickens from Oliver Twist.
Jeff.
Dickens also.
Rogue.
Dickens.
Angel.
Dickens.
That's an MP. Flick Drummond is MP for Meon Valley. He is a Conservative.
If he keeps doing that, he's gonna go blind.
Ben. Tommy Shepherd.
I put Dickens' Great Expectations.
Jeff.
Dickens.
Rogue.
MP Labour Party.
MP is correct. Angel.
I put Dickens.
Angel Mama.
Backbencher Green Party.
Well, you get the point for saying he's a backbencher, but he is from the Scottish National Party, from Edinburgh East. Jeff.
Yes.
We're a Hobhouse.
MP for Labour.
MP, yes.
I'll get a point for that then.
Rogue.
Oh, I went Dickens character.
Angel.
MP, but I didn't have a thingy.
You get a point. Angel Mama.
Backbencher Lib Dems.
Correct, 2 points. Rogue.
Before you ask, I just need to check. You've not done anything clever in here. Essentially, targeted what are our backbench MPs roughly nearby,
No.
just to see if we even know who our MP is.
No, I've not done anything so sensible as that. Rogue. Fanny Squeers.
Please let it be a Dickens character.
It is a Dickens character.
Oh, thank Christ. I'm gonna, because I can't remember, I didn't write a book, I'm gonna throw out Oliver Twist.
No. Angel.
Dickens' Great Expectations.
No. Well, you get the point for Dickens. Angel Mama.
Oh, hang on, sorry. 6. Okay. I said Dickens and Christmas Carol.
You get a point for Dickens. Ben.
I put down that it was MP Conservative, so I'm completely out.
Jeff.
I just had him done as an MP.
Fanny Squeers is a Dickens character from Nicholas Nickleby.
Ah.
I don't know Dickens as well as I thought we did.
Angel.
I
Matthew
think he was running out
Pennycook.
of names on that one. Come on.
Where'd you go for the next one?
I didn't hear Ben's. What?
Matthew Pennycook. What's your answer for question 7?
Oh, MP Tory.
You get a point for MP. Angel Mama.
Backbencher Green Party.
Ben.
Well, I put down Dickens' Great Expectations.
Jeff.
I had Dickens as well for that.
A Rogue.
I said Dickens.
He is the Labour Party for Greenwich and Woolwich.
Well, that's boring.
He is the entire Labour Party.
He is the
There's no one
Labour
else,
Party.
Just him.
It's just him. He is from the Labour Party. Angel Mother,
Probably.
Georgina Podsnap.
Dickens.
Correct?
Great Expectations.
No. Ben,
No, I put down as an MP, so just gone.
Jeff,
I said MP.
Rogue,
I said MP.
Angel,
I said Dickens, but I didn't have a book.
Georgina Podsnap is our mutual friend.
No love for the best party, Monster Raving Loony Party. Are there any answers for Monster Raving Loony Party?
No. Ben, Bentley Drummel,
MP, Tory.
Jeff.
I put down Dickens.
Yep.
No book, though.
Okay, Rogue,
I put MP Tory down as well.
Angel,
I put MP Tory because Bentley sounds like a Tory name.
Really does, doesn't it?
Angel Mother.
I put Dickens, but no book, darling.
Well, you get points for Dickens. It was Great Expectations.
Shit.
Just when I wasn't expecting it.
And
Nobody
finally,
expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Boo.
Are they in the Great
Ben.
Expectations?
the old bleak curious expectation.
Clemente.
Jeff, Elizabeth Twist,
Dickens.
Rogue.
You're fucking kidding me. It's not a Dickens character? Oh
No.
my god.
No.
You know what? I put a Dickens character, but can I guess the party?
You can
Because I know I've got the first point wrong.
you can
I'm
guess
going
the
to guess
party.
Lib Dem.
No. Angel,
I put Dickens. So.
Angel Mama,
Yeah, I got it wrong. I put Dickens.
Ben.
Yeah, I put down Dickens and all.
Elizabeth Twist is an MP for Bladen, and for the Labour Party.
Wait, for Bladen?
Yeah.
Oh god. I feel slightly embarrassed now. So yeah, that's almost local.
Oliver's mother was not a Tory MP.
Okay, and let's get the points in for that round.
God.
Jeff, how'd you do?
I got 2.
Okay, it's 15 for Jeff. Questicus,
I got 2.
Restorer
like
Orbis,
3.
Questicus Wishes,
4.
I'm
and
going to come up with a section, an idea for next time. I'll just let you guys carry on.
Angel Mother.
7.
Holy shit.
And I wrote all my answers before you even asked a question. I
it's,
just put them
it's a
randomly.
yes-no game all over again.
Holy crap.
So, going into the last round, Questicus has 8, Questicus Wishes has 10, Restorer Orbis and Angel Mama has 14, and Snicket is so old has 15. It is all to play for as we go into science and nature.
I mean, I'm fucked, so.
I mean, can we say science or nature?
Oh,
No.
that's right. You're married now, aren't you?
Uh,
2 people, apparently.
question 1.
Don't know how I managed that legally.
Which of these natural objects are there the largest number of?
Oh, we're not doing wheels and doors, are we?
Yes, the naturally occurring wheel. Which of these are there the largest number of? Neurons in your brain, trees on the planet Earth, chickens on Earth, or stars in the Milky Way?
Speaking of which, that's burning my neurons.
Turns out to be chickens and everything. What? Ever since Christmas, I keep getting notifications from American shops.
Or backbench MPs that sound like
Jesus.
Dickens characters? Which is the question 2? Which is the only planet in our solar system that rotates clockwise?
Oh, you slow shit.
I think we went to very different schools, John.
I'll point out this was taken from a family quiz.
Yeah, but you're not playing it with family people. That's the problem. Did you say Family Guy quiz?
There's nothing wrong with knowing science and nature stuff.
Question 3. Which of these 4 sounds is the loudest? A balloon popping, a pneumatic drill, a plane taking off, or an ambulance siren? On its axis, Scotty the dog.
I suppose it depends on where you're standing.
The answer is none of them. It's the London Underground in between Liverpool streets and.
Airplane. It's gonna sound fucking
Can we
loud.
get the options again?
A balloon popping, a pneumatic drill, a plane taking off, or an ambulance siren?
The answer is none of them. It's the Jubilee line between London Bridge and Southwark.
In a vacuum.
My favourite part is the only thing I know around that side of things is that a baby's cry is louder than an aircraft carrier, which is amazing in my mind.
Question.
Thinking actual pitch and all that lot, but
Question 4. What is the deepest point on the Earth? Matt Sanderson says, congratulations, you just won this round of Mornington Crescent.
Hey.
What is the deepest point on the Earth?
On the surface of the Earth, right?
it doesn't necessarily say that.
That's what I'm
This is
just
on the Earth.
clarifying.
This is on the Earth.
I mean, on would suggest it has to be on the outside, resting
yeah,
on
it's-
it.
Question 5. In which direction do comets' tails always point?
Backwards?
Riley. Yeah, Jeff, yeah, that's the point. Don't put your answers in the chat, Jeff.
So, Comet's tails.
The
Say
tail.
again?
Which direction do comets' tails always point?
We get bonus points if we can explain why.
We'll see. I do have why, so yeah, sod it. Bonus point if you can tell me why they point that way.
Woo!
Question 6. What is the world's largest living organism? A giant sequoia tree, a blue whale, a fungus, or a seagrass?
Oh, dear God. Right.
I'm genuinely curious about that one.
Yeah, I am too.
The problem is I've heard many different stories, different bits and pieces, and oh, fuck it, we'll go with
Also, largest is the definition of largest is going to impact your answers there, I think.
Question 7. What is the main cause of ocean tides?
the main cause.
The main cause of ocean tides.
Yeah, I'm actually coming up with a lot of answers without really realizing it.
It's because you talk to me and I'm smart.
I'm debatable, but
Oh dear. I like how you're battling for credit in the background.
Battling? Give
Winning.
me credit, please.
for what? Birthing me?
Yeah.
Greatest achievement, me.
No.
Question,
You said that. Thank you.
question 8. What is the world's largest lake? Lake Victoria, Lake Superior, Caspian Sea, or Lake Tanganyika?
I'm sure if it's called a sea, it's not actually a lake, right?
Just let it go.
Tend to be-
Oh no, John, don't do this. I will get pedantic about this one.
Oh, no.
Apparently I'm doing this.
Can you go through the list again?
Lake Victoria, Lake Superior, Caspian Sea, or Lake Tanganyika?
I can't help but feel like one of them should be discounted by its name.
Oh, it's 8, right?
Turns out that the Caspian Sea is just a pond. Someone's back garden.
Question 9. What is the largest moon of Saturn called? Ricky Lake.
That's awful.
Sorry, largest moon of Saturn, you said?
What is the largest moon of Saturn called?
Sarah.
Why did I stop? I used to study the space and stars.
Ooh, a round coming up then. Space and stars.
Well, that's if we want to go down to. I used to. My nan had a neighbour who was
That's on that
an
one.
astrologer.
Right.
Literally showing me with the telescope and literally watching the night sky. It was a
I want to
fascinating
find
thing.
it, but I'm pretty sure it's one of them.
But surprisingly, you don't go far with that kind of information unless you're getting into astrology.
Yeah, very
Astrology
limited.
or astronomy?
Let's see. He placed it down as
Both.
no, it was astronomy. Sorry.
And finally, question 10. Where did that go? Wait, what? No, it's just a new song.
Where did that
Question
go?
10.
Hold on,
Where did
hold on,
that
we can write that.
go?
Question
It's on a different screen. It went on a different screen.
question 10.
Put the tab down.
Percy Spencer invented which time-saving kitchen appliance? Percy Spencer invented which time-saving kitchen appliance?
Oh.
Percy Spencer invented which time-saving kitchen appliance?
Oh.
God knows.
Someone just fell.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Sorry, I was breathing out for so long and then I closed my mouth and my lip got stuck against the other lip.
Sure, your lip got stuck.
Paul
Oh,
Will 123 says the poop.
That's what I'll tell Jennifer next time she smells something and I blame it on the dogs. Their lips got stuck.
Scotty the dog suggests it's just scraping your food directly into the bin.
You're saving time.
Yeah. Right, time for this to go completely wrong.
Okay, are we
If
ready
I'm
for
right
some
with the last
answers?
question, I have an interesting point about it, but still,
Well, we'll see.
I'm probably wrong.
Are
so-
we ready for some answers?
Never.
Okay. Angel,
Yes.
which of these natural objects are there the largest number of?
Neurons in the brain?
Angel Mama.
That's what I had.
Ben.
I had the same.
Jeff.
Yeah, same.
Rogue.
I had the same, but I very much went with that / stars in the Milky Way.
Both of those are wrong. It's trees.
Really?
Really?
Scientists estimate that there are 3.3 trillion trees on the planet Earth.
And there's still not enough.
Angel Mama, which is the only planet in our solar system that rotates clockwise?
Yeah, I was stuck between two, and I went with Uranus.
Ben.
Jupiter.
Jeff.
Venus?
Correct. It is Venus, and...
Dang it, I put John's anus too.
Oh, thank you,
Sandbagged that.
thank you, milady Law. That's some artwork's just gone in the Discord from tonight's stream already.
Oh, what we got?
And I think it's another Ben quote. Artwork of what was that? I wasn't smart enough to listen.
Oh no, wait.
You're gonna have to post that in the chat.
Oh, so yeah, where am I looking in the Discord for this?
The art gallery in the FBF Discord.
Alright.
I hope you're writing these down, John. I'm coming up with tons and tons of t-shirt designs for you.
Oh my god.
For those of you not in the Discord and can't see it, there's the Discord link.
We also have a Discord link down underneath the stream, or at finalbossfight.co.uk.
Oh.
Ben, which of these 4 sounds is the loudest?
I put a balloon popping.
You are correct.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
dang.
when it comes down to it, it's the pitch getting through the waves. Because the roar of an engine is a lower wavelength, you will actually hear a balloon popping over an engine going.
It has been measured at 157 decibels.
Wow.
What was
I would
it?
have thought.
Balloon.
Oh.
I would have thought it'd be the drill.
Like I said, if you're getting run over by an aeroplane, it's gonna sound fucking loud.
No, oh, God, I
But
should've
you'll
got this
still
one.
hear the balloon popping.
Yeah.
No,
I
I
should've-
guess I'm nowhere near you.
So I have a cool factoid that explains why I should have fucking got this one. So, alongside a balloon being the loudest thing, evidently, what per pound is the most powerful force in the universe?
Does that include Zeppelin?
Jennifer's off.
Elasticity.
You.
The snapping shrimp.
Oh, you're close, but not quite.
Milady Lullaby's Law's Rage.
No, it's a bubble popping,
Oh.
What?
which would explain it with a balloon because it's the same sort of
Yeah.
effect. Because all of the mass gets released on a single point.
Well, this is the
Which
thing.
is
It
why-
actually makes a sonic boom. Little tiny one.
And it's really cool because they've managed to create twin laser arrays
Cavitation.
that allow them to superheat air to create directed bubble pops, and that's how they use lasers for drilling. They just create
Oh.
tiny bubbles of air that pop at absurd speeds.
Jeff,
Hello.
what is the deepest point on Earth?
Mariana's Trench?
Correct.
Twench?
The Twench. Yes, the
I could
Marianas
say
Twench.
it's the Twench.
Quench, yeah.
Not the trench, the twin.
The Marianas Twench.
I thought it was going to be in my last stream. You know, that got very deep.
That did get very deep.
Those
Jeez.
foxes again. Those foxes again.
Rogue, I believe you've got the bonus point on this one as well. Is in which direction do comets' tails always point?
If I've got this wrong, I'm gonna be fucking showing up for this. I believe it's away from the sun.
Correct.
That's directly opposite to what I had.
It was and the reason is that essentially because the sun's burning out all that light and heat, it's essentially blasting water off the other side.
Correct. It's the solar wind blows them away from the sun. So even if they are going away from the sun, the tail will be in front of them.
Interesting.
Ain't
I
Hey.
put wet because of the planet's rotations.
Angel, what is the world's largest living organism?
The seagrass?
Yes.
Damn. I knew I should have
Damn
gone with
it.
that one.
It,
Went
it,
with a fungus.
the largest living seagrass is located in Shark Bay in Western Australia, and it currently covers an area roughly equivalent to 28,000 football pitches.
God,
That's
no.
one single plant?
That is one single organism, yes.
This is the thing, when it comes down to these, I know that there is a huge fungi out there which, once again, covers up a huge amount of land which does the exact same thing. It's just all one connected by
Yeah,
a
it's
root
all a
system.
root system, isn't it?
Yeah.
Angel Mama, what is the main cause of the ocean's tides?
The moon.
Yes. No, Banan Pie. It is not a mushroom.
No, but it is a fungi.
Yes, it is. The moon is the main cause of the tides. That is points for anyone who said the moon. Ben, what is the world's largest lake?
I said Lake Victoria. I'm not sure.
Jeff.
I also said Lake Victoria.
Rogue.
Because you're a pedantic bastard. I think you've gone with the Caspian Sea.
I haven't gone with the Caspian Sea. The people have told me it's the Caspian Sea. It is the Caspian Sea. It is world's largest lake. It is the world's largest inland body of water.
Okay, that's a different thing.
So yeah, can I explain this one?
You can explain it.
Cool. So the Caspian Sea, despite being called a sea, is an endorheic basin. That's basically what most lakes are when they don't have a river that leads out to the sea. Now, lake versus sea is basically a colloquialism at this point. It's just a body of water. Does it go to the sea or not? That's what determines whether it's endorheic. And yeah, so technically, because it doesn't connect to the world ocean, it's not a sea.
Yeah.
I'm still calling bullshit.
It's also
Oh,
nearly
I agree.
it's nearly 5 times as big as Lake Superior. And despite its name, it is a saltwater lake, roughly the same size as Japan.
So just a tiny little thing then.
Yeah, little lake. Who answered that one? Who was the first person I
I
asked
think you
that?
gave that to me. So it was,
Jeff,
you brought something to me. Yeah.
Hello,
what's the largest moon of Saturn?
Titan.
Yes.
Oh,
What did you put, Ben?
I put down Titan, then changed my mind, thinking, no, that's Jupiter's moon. So I crossed that one out.
Oh, what's cheaper instead?
I put the Death Star because I couldn't think of one of Saturn's
Death
moons.
Star.
Ben, that is no moon. Rogue. Percy
Oh, no.
Spencer invented which time-saving kitchen appliance?
The microwave oven?
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh.
shit, that was a guess.
yeah, he did.
Oh, my favourite part of that side of it. Do you know the real reason why the microwave was first invented?
Oh, yes, this is good.
It was to bring back hamsters to life from being frozen.
Scotty the dog
No
says,
joke. It absolutely is the truth. It was when it came down to part of cryogenics. So obviously, trying with smaller.
I mean,
creatures to
a very
start off
important part of cryogenics is you wake the guy up again afterwards.
with.
We're
Exactly.
still working on that bit.
So one of the methods they tried, and it worked on hamsters, but doesn't work for anything larger than a hamster, was to effectively make the world's first microwave. The microwave didn't exist properly until this point, where it had been placed together in this situation. And not only that, it was also the first time they actually started making things like jacket potatoes and stuff like that in it, because they came to realise that it had that effect afterwards. But the best part is it worked. It brought frozen hamsters back to life.
And then it exploded them.
Oh no, they survived. Okay, they were burnt, and in some places and all this stuff, but they were alive.
They were delicious.
God dang.
No, do you know what is also dope about this story though?
Oh, for you?
The guy who put it together refused to essentially either refused to patent it or patented it, and then just said, "Nah, anyone can use this without
Oh, no.
having to pay royalties."
You're absolutely right. He refused to patent it because he believed it should be something which everyone should be able to just use.
I'm looking this up. They exploded an egg, and then they placed various other foods within the microwave. He started building the microwave oven after standing in front of an active radar and noticed that the candy bar in his pocket melted, and realized that that could possibly be used to cook food. And
Actually, going by his own story, which was on Tom Scott, he realized it was something which could melt.
well,
If it could melt that, it could potentially melt the frozen hamster. The food thing came in afterwards when it came down to, actually, we could probably do that as well. Could be incredibly pedantic for some reason.
for his invention, he received, as you say, no royalties, but he did get paid a one-time gratuity from Raytheon. Do you know how much the one-time gratuity was?
$150.
£2. He got £2.
Modern quid or the pound, shillings, and pence quid?
Well, technically $2, but you know,
$2 buckaroos.
$2. I don't know. I don't know at what point in time that was that he got the $2. So, you know, but basically that's what they paid everybody who came up with an invention. So he got the same thing everybody else did, but it was the microwave oven that he invented. But that's the end of the quiz. And Jeff, how did you do
5.
that round? 5.
I got 5 on that one, yeah.
Questicus.
I go 3.
That brings you to 11. Restorabus.
8.
That's 4. 22. Questicus wishes.
3.
And Angel Mother.
2.
I didn't hear that.
2.
2. That's 16. 16. 16.
That's my birthday.
So, at the end of that, Questicus has won the option to tell me what the next round is going to be. Thank you, Milady Law, for handing out a Tier 1 sub to Scotty the Dog.
Hey.
Welcome to the round table, Scotty. Take your seat at the round table and join the FBF Knights. Thank you for gifting a sub. Thank you for subbing as well, even though it's not told us for some reason that you did that thing. But yes, Ben, you win the chance to tell us what is going to be around in the next quiz.
Okay.
Matt Sanderson is now following the channel. Take up your sword and let's take this final boss fight on together.
Let's see.
More Doctor Who.
More Doctor Who.
Ways
tell you
to
what.
use tire.
Thomas 22331113 is now following the channel. Welcome. Take up your sword and let's take this final boss fight on together.
Let's see. What have I been focusing on more recently? What on earth can I do?
It's all going on now, yeah, Scotty Dog.
Okay, I have a gaming topic or I have an anime topic. Which one would people prefer?
Neither. Ladies like of the 1850s.
Gaming.
Gaming. Okay, in which case, Resident Evil lore.
Oh, can we go
Resident
back to anime?
Resident
back to
Evil
Doctor Who?
anime. Okay, so couple of quiz-related announcements. From next month, the quiz night is going to be the third Saturday of the month, which means that next month the quiz will be taking place on Saturday the 18th of February. That does mean, however, that Jeff isn't able to regularly join us.
Yep, that's correct.
Chance.
Uh,
It's a shame.
So the king has been toppled. It is time for a new ruler to rise to the tops of the quiz.
The ruler now?
And I mean, to be fair, also Restorer Orbis won this quiz, so
I mean, I won't lie. I
Oh,
quite
by
love
two.
that.
Well done.
I didn't mean that for that name to be prescient. Because does anybody know what that is? Who that is a reference to?
I'm sorry, I missed the question.
no.
So that is a reference to basically the Roman emperor that kind of just ended the 3rd century crisis, whose name has escaped me right now. Which is
Caesar.
slightly embarrassing. Aurelian,
Really?
one of the really famous ones. So I you know what? I'm going to keep naming myself after Roman quips from now on. It's good luck.
So, you have until the 18th of February to research Resident Evil lore. I will also tell you, because I have written the other questions for next month, you've got some homework. Yay! Everyone loves homework, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
I have a round for you on animals, and I have a round for you on true or false. You can't... I mean, you can research animals, but you can't really research true or false.
True.
Yeah. But I also have a round for you on musicals, and I've put together a Spotify playlist of musical songs, and all of the questions are going to be answered by listening to the songs. So you have 5 weeks from now to listen to this playlist, and I'm going to share it in the FBF Discord, and I will make sure that you all have a link to it. And I expect you to all get perfect marks on the quiz, because I'm going to give you all the answers.
Yes, that's how it's going to work.
If
Can
we
we
all
listen to a Spotify playlist if we don't use Spotify?
Yes.
Okay.
And it'll be 8 o'clock. We usually start.
It will be 8 o'clock on the 18th, yes.
just to ask, if we all have cameras on the in February, can we get extra points for the best dancing during the playlists?
Unfortunately, due to copyright
I have
reasons, we
neighbours
can't.
below me. No.
We can't play the playlist on the stream, so you have to listen to the playlist before the stream. But that is
If you
all
change your
for.
mind, I'll be the first in line.
Oh dear.
Honey, I'm still free. Just take a chance on me.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Roll the credits.
All that
Roll
remains
the
for me to
credits.
say is thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, and a lot of you have tonight, please do give us a follow. It's a great way for you guys to know when we go live, a completely free way that you can support us on the channel. If you have Amazon Prime, you get a free subscription every month. You can use that to give your favourite streamers a little bit of a boost. We'd like it to be us, but support whoever you wish. Just don't leave the money with Jeff Bezos. He doesn't need it. We have a YouTube channel where you will see this and all of our other videos. Press the subscribe button and ding the bell over there to get upload updates.
Ding dong.
And as we have mentioned already tonight, we have a Discord where you can join us and chat about this or any of our other streams or games in general or whatever takes your fancy. I posted pictures of my dinner again tonight. I had steak.
Before
before you ate it or
And,
after?
Both. We also have artwork that is
Toilet.
we also have
I
artwork
burn
that is
things.
appearing from the streams live as they happen, apparently. So go over to the Discord and see that thing happening. All of that and more is available to find on our website, finalbossfight.co.uk. Coming up, we have the following streams. Tomorrow night, the D&D continues. The D&D starts up again for 2023 as the Dungeon of the Mad Mage is back. Last session, the group had great emotional damage. A lot happened, and there's a lot of turmoil occurring right now. So tune in to find out how they continue with said turmoil. On Tuesday...
Still haven't died.
We will express it through physical damage.
On Tuesday, I will be back playing some more God of War. Boy really just screwed things up and said nothing could possibly go wrong, and a dragon showed up. So, we're not happy with Boy right now.
Boy.
On Wednesday, it
Boy.
is time for Minecraft Mondays. Wait, no, midweek Minecrafting. Last week I built a rocket launch pad and have prepared to launch, well, a rocket from it.
John,
Yes.
I will actually be doing a Genshin stream on Wednesday as well, because that's when the 3.4 update drops.
That thing.
Mhm.
That as well. There'll be Genshin as soon as it's launched.
Funny enough, I've also got on Wednesday doing Journey.
But we will be
Wednesday's a
doing
busy day. Watch all those streams and more.
multi-stream. We will be doing more Minecrafting as we will be working to build guidance computers. And then on Thursday, we be doing it Thursday as well, Angel?
Yeah. Wednesday is going to be kind of showcasing all of the new features and trying to pull Alhaitham because I need my Dendro Daddy. And then Thursday we'll actually be playing for serious.
She's just celebrating because I won't be here.
And Jeff, are you doing anything Friday?
No, Friday still probably do some prep work for next month.
Fair enough. So that's the streams for this coming week, and then yeah, that's the streams. If you're on our Discord, I'm going to share a link there for the musicals playlist for next month's quiz at some point after this stream, and we'll do a raid now. We do raid now. This closey time of stream, we stop speaking.
But what about the stretch?
Is there a
Here's a stretch.
Oh, there's a stretch. There we go. No, it's only Johnny's on camera. We don't have to do it.
We are gonna send you guys over to let's send you guys over to Spammels, who is doing some Sea of Thieves, because it is a rare opportunity I get to send you guys to Spammels. But I assume, Jeff, did you raid into Spammels last night?
I did last night, and we got a couple of. We did get a couple of new followers from it.
So I'm gonna do the same thing again. Let's go. Hold on, he's playing some Sea of Thieves. We'll see you guys again real soon. For now, so long. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.